Well, I think that's a great transition to maybe another American company that is playing in this space, and that is the company Durin.
It's really a broader thing around how do we make mining sexy and cool? How do we bring the SpaceX brand to mining, and how do we pull SpaceX engineers or any sort of top caliber engineer to a company in a historically like in a dirty and slow industry? Mining needs a facelift, and so we want to bring this sort of tech edge to it.
Exciting.
Exactly.
So mining needs a facelift. There's, surprise, surprise, there's a human capital component to all of this. The workforce problem is fascinating. Actually, only 5% of America's mining workforce is under the age of 30 today. It's very top heavy. So when you talk about how we get folks into that industry, how we get them trained up, and how we get them to stay, big problem there. What do you make of that, of the human capital component of this?
Yeah, I can imagine as someone who considered a bunch of careers in life, mining wasn't even on the list.
Yeah.
So I think you got to make it a mission-driven thing, right? But you also probably have to pay people. And I haven't researched mining salaries, but I imagine you will make mining sexy again if you pay people, and people will come, right?
This is bringing back the Chamath take from last week. I think there's a mission here too, right? There is a little bit. Actually, they go on to tell a story of how they bought a billboard outside of SpaceX. I think part of it is awareness, right?
Yeah.
There's how we talk about this matters. That's part of what this show is all about. Is these industries are fascinating, and they're right at the crux of the mission of protecting and growing this country, our economy, our people, and certainly our national security. So I think making this more, it is how we talk about this in the universities, how we get some of these companies on campuses, how they are in the classroom from the earliest days. We had Christine Holly-No last week, who's going and showing 3D printed parts in elementary schools. I mean, we need more of that as well, I think, to your point, beyond just kind of making financial guarantees to these companies. There is that human component, there is that cultural side of it as well.
I think if we solve this and then we get the DoD to buy a bunch of mines, we might have solved the whole problem.
Ben is going to pivot into the mining industry. We love to see it.